Who could forget what happened here? Lawrence. Oh.
Fight on by the grill, I'm like I'm Joe. Always tryna fight on by the. Always tryna fight on by the grill, I'm like I'm George. I'm coming for that dough, soon as I walk, they making noise. I'm walking through my city, they like boom by 3-0. Knock them out in 60 seconds, like I'm using cheat codes. I just want that money, like I'm money made. I might pop my jack and uppercut, and he up on my way. With my belt, discount double check, undisputed check.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Introducing first, Claressa Shields. She's 173. It's Claressa Shields, one of the greatest to ever do it, one of the most avoided fighters in the game, and one of the best to lace. The first lady of the fight game.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds.
We've waited a long time for this. Here we go for round 1. Swing and a miss with that hook. Nice idea, and that hook lands. She's destroying her with that jab. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight, the fans are on the edge of their seats.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Jab slightly off target. Perfect counter lands. Nice counter shot by her. She catches and counters. Good counter punch. That hook won't score. Catch and shoot. That hook just can't find the target. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Shields in that last round. On to the second round. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punching. When you're fighting a counter puncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counter puncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Oh, a little rope-a-dope here. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Punch, counter punch. That jab won't score. She got clipped by that counter. Looking to land the hook. She wasn't ready for that counter. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Shields in that last round. There's the bell to start round 3. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
A perfect counter shot. Nice counter shot. Counter shot lands. Nice counter shot. Well, this won't sit well with their opponent. Beautiful counter punch. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. These two are the perfect dance partners.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. She scores with that counter. Well, we knew this was going to happen. Some taunting. Those counter punches have to hurt. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Shields in that last round. There's the bell for round 4. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They exchanged punches. I'd be taunting right now. Well done with that counter shot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. And now they're trying to get into their opponent's head. Brick has just got caught.
They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Well, she's dominating her, and she's telling her all about it. What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
Even I... 1, 2, 3, 4. And you still want to fight.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Shields in that last round. They say no one knows a fighter better than their trainer, and this trainer is certainly back into the fray here in round 5. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not out twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Beautiful counter shot. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. You've got to relax.
There's a counter shot. Got out of the way of that right hook. Well, she's just rubbing it in her face now, isn't she? This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go, and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Shields in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they... There's the bell for round 6. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction until...
Oh my goodness, Johnny! This is not where Cecilia Brækhus wants to be. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Well, if their intention is to anger the opponent, I think it's going to work. How about that time counter shot? Cecilia Brækhus seeing stars. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do you do? What do they tell them when they go back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now, this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
First lady of boxing has to go down. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
I need to... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Oh, she knows now. She can smell blood. She's just not got to get trigger happy.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Let's talk about Brækhus in that last. There's the bell for round 7. You can see the frustration on her face in the corner. She knows it is go time now. Fight or flight. She's got to get back in it in this round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
She needs to be careful that she doesn't punch herself out. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Clarissa Shields is in trouble. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Nice counter. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing them down. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about breakers in that lap. And we enter the 8th round. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what we call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
The straight right just misses. Counter shot by her. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That jab doesn't find a home. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer. They are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Can they figure out the... We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.